Hey folks, welcome back. Let's get one thing clear. Never react when someone disappoints you. Instead, confuse them with your acceptance. In this moment, you might feel trapped in their emotional whirlwind, and it's tempting to chase after them for clarity or validation. But here's the harsh truth. Every time you react, you surrender your power. Consider this. When they pull away or ignore you, how do you respond? Do you spiral into confusion and despair, or do you recognize that their behavior reflects more about them than it does about you? Are you ready to dive deep? We're about to uncover why acceptance is the ultimate response. But first, hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. Let's embark on this journey together. Now let me paint a picture. Imagine standing by a calm, serene lake, and someone tosses a stone into the water. The surface ripples but eventually returns to its peaceful state. That's what happens when you react to disappointments. You create unnecessary turbulence in your emotional world. Instead, choose to be that calm lake. By accepting their behavior without reacting, you maintain your inner peace. It's not about ignoring your feelings, it's about mastering your response to them. Let's be brutally honest. When you react, whether with anger, sadness, or frustration, you're telling them, "Your actions control my happiness." And who wants to live like that? It's time to shift the narrative. When faced with inconsistency, instead of lashing out, embrace acceptance. Understand that their confusion is not your burden to bear. That's where your true strength lies. Now, how do you practice this acceptance? Start by acknowledging your feelings. It's natural to feel disappointed. It's part of being human. But don't let those feelings dictate your actions. Remember what Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Their behavior is beyond your control. You can't change how they act, but you can change how you respond. By choosing acceptance, you reclaim your power. Imagine this. Next time they let you down, instead of reacting with hurt, take a deep breath. Remind yourself their actions reflect them, not you. Carry on with your day, focusing on what truly matters to you. This may confuse them initially. They expect you to react, to chase after them. But when you don't, you flip the script. You become the unpredictable element in their game. Trust me, that's a game changer. When you accept their behavior without reacting, you're not condoning it. You're rising above it. You're saying, "I won't let your choices dictate my happiness." You send a powerful message. You are not a pawn in their emotional chess game. You are the master of your own life. This embodies Stoicism, acknowledging what you can't control and focusing on what you can. What happens next? Embracing acceptance creates space for clarity. You begin to see them for who they really are, not just through the lens of your disappointment. You realize their actions reveal their flaws, not yours. You stop internalizing their behavior and recognize your own worth. This shift is profound. So, are you ready for this challenge? The next time they disappoint you, resist the urge to react. Instead, practice acceptance. In the comments below, write this affirmation: "I choose acceptance over reaction." Let it declare your newfound power. Remember, you are not here to chase those who don't value you. You are here to cultivate your own peace and happiness. If this resonates with you, hit that like button, share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more empowering content. Your transformation starts now. Let's dive deeper into the power of acceptance. By choosing to accept rather than react, you take control of the narrative. You're not just a bystander in this emotional roller coaster. You're the one steering the ship. When they see that their actions no longer provoke a reaction from you, it confuses them. They realize you're not the same person who would chase after them for validation. You have transformed into someone who stands firm in their own worth. Let's be real. Every time you've chased them or explained your feelings, did it bring you closer or create more distance? You know the answer. It pushed them away. So why do we keep falling into that pattern? Because we're conditioned to believe our worth is tied to their acknowledgement. But your worth is not defined by their actions or words. You are inherently valuable, and it's time to believe that. Shifting this mindset begins with self-reflection. Understand what truly makes you happy. What brings you joy? Pour your energy into yourself, not into their confusion. Start creating a life you love, independent of their approval. Now let's talk about the beauty of detachment. When you practice acceptance, you learn to detach from their expectations. You stop seeking their validation and find strength within yourself. This doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you care enough about yourself to not let their actions dictate your mood. The next time they pull away, remind yourself, I accept you for who you are, but I won't let your choices affect my happiness. That's the power of acceptance. You may wonder, what if they notice my silence? Here's the truth. When they see you embracing acceptance, they may feel a sense of loss and start questioning their behavior. When you stop reacting, you become a mystery. They'll wonder why you're no longer chasing them. They may try to pull you back into their emotional games, but you've moved on. You've chosen your peace, and that confuses them. This isn't about revenge. It's about reclaiming your power and choosing a joyful life. Your silence isn't punishment, it's a statement. It says, I'm here, I'm strong, and I don't need your validation to feel complete. So, when disappointment arises, take a moment to breathe. Remind yourself of your worth and the power of acceptance. Instead of reacting, focus on your growth. Use this time to invest in yourself, discover new passions, and build a life you love. In the comments below, write this affirmation: I am enough, and I choose my peace. Let it resonate within you. You are not defined by their actions, you are defined by your responses. From now on, commit to practicing acceptance. When faced with disappointment, pause, breathe. Remember that their behavior does not dictate your worth. Embrace the confusion they feel when they see you stand tall in your acceptance. Your journey to peace and acceptance starts now. Let's reflect on the impact of acceptance on your relationships. When you embrace acceptance, you create a ripple effect. You're changing how you respond to their behavior and the entire dynamic of your interactions. Suddenly, you're not on edge, waiting for their next move. You become the calm in the storm, a steady presence others can count on. This doesn't just confuse them, it forces them to confront their actions and their consequences. When you stop reacting, you're no longer feeding into their emotional chaos. You're rising above the drama, realizing you can shape your reality. You're not a victim, you're the architect of your happiness. This mindset attracts healthier relationships, drawing in people who appreciate your strength and stability. Let's address a misconception. Practicing acceptance doesn't mean tolerating disrespect. It means recognizing what you can control and what you cannot. You can accept someone's behavior without letting it dictate your emotional state. It's okay to set limits and stand up for yourself while embracing acceptance. Acceptance creates space for open communication. You're no longer reacting from hurt or frustration. You approach conversations from understanding. You can express your feelings without blame. I noticed you've been distant. I want to understand what's going on. This opens the door for honest dialogue and gives them a chance to share their truth. When you respond with acceptance, you create a safe space for vulnerability. They feel less pressure to conform to your expectations, leading to deeper connections. Acceptance breeds trust, the foundation of strong relationships. Now, let's talk about self-care. Embracing acceptance isn't just about how you respond to others, it's also about how you treat yourself. Nurture your well-being. Engage in activities that bring you joy, whether spending time with loved ones, pursuing hobbies, or enjoying quiet moments. Prioritizing self-care reinforces your worthiness of love and happiness, regardless of others' behavior. Remember, acceptance is a practice, not a one-time event. It takes time and effort to cultivate this mindset. You may slip back into old patterns, and that's okay. Acknowledge it without judgment. Use it as a learning opportunity. Ask yourself, what triggered my reaction? How can I respond differently next time? This self-awareness is key to your growth. As you continue this journey, surround yourself with positivity. Seek those who uplift you and inspire you to be your best self. Engage in communities that promote acceptance. The more you immerse yourself in this environment, the more natural acceptance will become. Let's solidify this. In the comments below, write this affirmation. I am the master of my emotions, and I choose acceptance. Let it remind you of your commitment to this journey. Your journey toward acceptance is just beginning. It's a powerful tool that can transform your relationships, mindset, and ultimately, your life. Choose to embrace acceptance, confuse them with your calmness, and watch as you reclaim your peace. Now, let's explore boundaries. Practicing acceptance teaches you the importance of setting healthy boundaries. Boundaries are guidelines that protect your emotional well-being, allowing you to honor your needs while accepting others for who they are. Establish clear boundaries to create a safe space for yourself. Show others that while you accept them, you value your needs. Imagine someone continually interrupts you. In the past, you might have brushed it off. With acceptance, you can calmly express, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I need a moment to finish my thoughts. This shows you accept their excitement, but respect your space. Setting boundaries empowers you to engage without losing your peace. After a challenging interaction, take time to reflect. Ask yourself, how did I feel during that exchange? What could I have done differently? Reflection helps clarify your commitment to acceptance and allows you to learn from experiences. As you embrace acceptance, notice a shift in your energy. You'll attract people who resonate with your newfound calmness. Your relationships become more authentic and fulfilling. People will appreciate you for your stability, naturally gravitating toward your positive energy. Let's discuss forgiveness. Acceptance goes hand in hand with forgiveness. When you accept someone's behavior, you create space to forgive. Not just them, but yourself too. Forgiveness isn't about condoning their actions. It's about freeing yourself from resentment. It's saying, I choose to let go of the pain you caused me. This act of forgiveness is a gift to yourself, allowing you to move forward without the weight of past hurts. As you practice forgiveness, recognize it as a process. It may take time to fully let go, and that's okay. Be patient with yourself. Allow emotions to arise, but don't let them dictate your actions. Release them gently, reminding yourself that you are choosing acceptance and peace. Now, let's connect with ourselves. Close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. Inhale deeply, filling your lungs, then exhale slowly. Repeat this a few times. With each breath, visualize a warm, golden light of acceptance around you. This light represents your ability to embrace life as it is, accept others for who they are, and honor your feelings and boundaries. Let this visualization ground you in the present moment. Keep this image in your mind. Whenever faced with disappointment or frustration, recall that warm light. Let it remind you of your strength and commitment to acceptance. In the comments below, share how acceptance has impacted your life. What challenges have you faced, and how did you navigate them? Your experiences can inspire others. As you continue practicing acceptance, remember it's a beautiful journey of self-discovery. It's about finding your voice, establishing boundaries, and embracing your worth. Each step brings you closer to the peace you seek. You have the power to choose your responses, create a joyful life, and cultivate relationships that honor your true self. Embrace this journey wholeheartedly and watch as your world transforms. Now, let's discuss the role of mindfulness in acceptance. Mindfulness is about being present in the moment without judgment. Incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine enhances your ability to accept situations and people as they are. Instead of getting lost in past thoughts or future worries, focus on the here and now. This presence allows you to observe your feelings without becoming overwhelmed. Consider setting aside a few minutes each day for mindfulness meditation. Find a quiet space, sit comfortably, and focus on your breath. Notice sensations in your body, sounds around you, and thoughts that arise. Acknowledge them without judgment, gently guiding your attention back to your breath. This practice cultivates awareness and acceptance of your thoughts and feelings, making it easier to apply these principles in your interactions. As you become more mindful, you may notice patterns in your reactions. You're less likely to jump to conclusions or react impulsively. Instead, you'll develop a greater capacity to respond thoughtfully. This shift can be transformative, allowing you to engage in conversations with calm and clarity. Let's explore gratitude. Practicing gratitude enhances your journey of acceptance. Focusing on what you're grateful for shifts your perspective from lack to abundance. This allows you to appreciate the positive aspects of life, even amid challenges. It reinforces that while certain behaviors may disappoint you, there's still much to be thankful for. Each day, take a moment to reflect on what you're grateful for. It could be a warm cup of coffee, a conversation with a friend, or a beautiful sunset. Write these down in a journal or share them with someone you trust. This practice fosters appreciation and cultivates a positive mindset that supports your journey of acceptance. Now, let's talk about community. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who understand and support your journey can be incredibly beneficial. Seek out groups, whether online or in person, where acceptance and growth are central themes. Engaging in discussions with others who share similar experiences provides valuable insights and encouragement. You'll find you're not alone, and together you can uplift each other. Remember, the journey of acceptance is ongoing. There will be days when you feel on top of the world and days when you struggle. Both are natural and part of the process. Embrace the journey and don't be hard on yourself during challenging moments. Each experience is an opportunity to learn and grow. Let's end this segment with a powerful reminder. Acceptance doesn't mean you have to agree with or condone someone's actions. It means you acknowledge their choices without letting them dictate your emotional state. You can accept someone for who they are while holding true to your values and boundaries. In the comments below, express one thing you're grateful for today and how acceptance has played a role. This simple act can create a ripple effect of positivity and connection. As we conclude this part of our discussion, take a moment to reflect on your journey thus far. Acknowledge the progress you've made, no matter how small. Each step counts, and every effort to embrace acceptance is a victory in itself. Remember, you're on a path of empowerment and self-discovery. The tools you've gained will serve you well as you navigate the complexities of life and relationships. Embrace your journey with an open heart and mind, knowing acceptance is your ally. Now let's delve into the importance of self-compassion as you navigate this journey. Self-compassion means treating yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a close friend. We all make mistakes and have moments of weakness. By practicing self-compassion, you allow yourself the grace to be human. When faced with disappointment, instead of criticizing yourself for feeling hurt, acknowledge your feelings without judgment. Say, "It's okay to feel this way. I'm doing my best." This gentle approach fosters peace and acceptance within yourself, making it easier to extend that acceptance to others. As you cultivate self-compassion, forgiving yourself and others becomes easier. You'll let go of the need for perfection, embracing that everyone is a work in progress. This shift creates a compassionate environment for you and those around you. Let's explore vulnerability in the practice of acceptance. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable can be liberating. Opening up about your feelings invites deeper connections. It takes courage to share your truth, but doing so fosters understanding and empathy. Being vulnerable doesn't mean sharing everything. It's about being authentic in your interactions. When you embrace vulnerability, you create space for others to do the same, strengthening your relationships and deepening connections. Now let's reflect on letting go. Acceptance often involves releasing expectations of how others should behave, how situations should unfold, and even how you should feel. Letting go of expectations frees you from unnecessary stress and disappointment. Embrace life as it comes, allowing for peace and freedom. Consider areas where you may be holding on to expectations. What would it look like to release them? Imagine the weight lifting off your shoulders as you let go of the need for control. This doesn't mean becoming passive. It means adopting a flexible approach to life, allowing room for spontaneity and growth. As we continue, acknowledge the importance of celebrating your progress. Every step toward acceptance is worth celebrating. Whether it's a small victory or a significant achievement, take time to acknowledge and celebrate these moments. Create a ritual to mark your progress. It could be treating yourself to something enjoyable or sharing your achievements with a friend. Recognizing your growth reinforces your commitment to acceptance and encourages you to keep moving forward. Let's take a moment to connect again. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and reflect on what you've learned. Acknowledge the insights you've gained and the areas where you want to grow. Visualize stepping into the future with confidence, armed with acceptance, self-compassion, and vulnerability. In the comments, share one commitment you're making to yourself moving forward. Whether it's practicing self-compassion, setting boundaries, or letting go of expectations, your commitment can inspire others. As we wrap up this segment, remember that the journey of acceptance is not a destination. It's a lifelong practice. Embrace each moment, experience, and interaction as an opportunity to grow. You have the power to shape your reality, and with every step you take, you're creating a life of authenticity and fulfillment. Continue to explore acceptance, knowing you're not alone. Surround yourself with positivity, seek support, and cherish growth moments. Your commitment to acceptance will lead you to a more peaceful and empowered life. Now let's turn to authenticity. Embracing acceptance allows you to live authentically. When you accept yourself and others, you create a safe space for your true self to emerge. You no longer feel the need to wear masks or conform to others' expectations. Instead, step into your authenticity with confidence. Living authentically means being true to your values, beliefs, and feelings. It involves expressing yourself genuinely without fear of judgment. When you honor your authentic self, you attract people who resonate with your energy. These connections are deeper and more meaningful, rooted in honesty and respect. As you cultivate authenticity, reflect on your values. What matters most? What principles guide your decisions? Align your actions with your values to create a fulfilling life. This alignment enhances your sense of acceptance for yourself and others. Let's explore empathy in acceptance. Empathy is understanding and sharing another's feelings. Approaching others with empathy allows you to accept them, flaws and all. You begin to see their struggles and joys, fostering compassion and strengthening relationships. To enhance empathy, practice active listening. When someone shares their feelings, give them your full attention. Resist the urge to interrupt or offer solutions immediately. Validate their feelings by acknowledging their experiences. This simple act creates profound connection and acceptance. As you embrace empathy, you may also become more accepting of yourself. Recognize that just as you have struggles, so do others. This realization helps dissolve isolation and self-criticism. You learn everyone is on their journey, facing challenges, and it's okay to be imperfect. Now, let's visualize your journey of acceptance. Picture walking along a path surrounded by beautiful landscapes. Each step represents a lesson, moment of growth, or breakthrough in understanding. The scenery shifts as you navigate life's ups and downs, but you remain steady, grounded in your commitment to acceptance. As you walk, notice the people who join you, friends, family, and those you've yet to meet. They are drawn to your authenticity and acceptance, creating a supportive community. Together, you celebrate victories, share challenges, and uplift one another. This visualization reminds you that you're never alone. In the comments, share an experience where acceptance of yourself or someone else led to positive change in your life. Your story can inspire others. As we conclude, remember that practicing acceptance is dynamic and evolving. Be gentle with yourself. There will be days when acceptance feels easy and days when it feels out of reach. Both experiences are valid and part of your growth. Continue exploring your emotions and the world around you. Embrace the lessons that arise, allowing them to shape you into the person you aspire to be. Trust that with each step toward acceptance, you cultivate a life filled with authenticity, empathy, and joy. Let's conclude with a powerful affirmation. Repeat. I embrace my journey of acceptance with an open heart and mind. Allow this affirmation to resonate within you, reinforcing your commitment to live authentically and accept yourself and others. If you have thoughts or reflections to share, please express them. It's essential to create a space for dialogue and connection as we continue this journey together. As we reach the end of our journey, let's reflect on the power of acceptance. This practice is not just a tool for navigating relationships. It's a profound way to connect with yourself and the world. By embracing acceptance, you allow yourself to live authentically, cultivate empathy, and build resilience. Remember, acceptance is a journey, not a destination. It requires patience, self-compassion, and an open heart. There will be easy moments and struggles. Acknowledge both as part of your growth. Each step brings you closer to a life filled with peace, joy, and meaningful connections. As you move forward, keep in mind the importance of setting boundaries, practicing mindfulness, and nurturing self-compassion. These tools empower you to respond to challenges with grace. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who uplift and inspire you and share your journey. Your story can inspire those around you. Let's embrace the lessons learned. Celebrate your progress, however small. Each effort to embrace acceptance is a victory. As we conclude, carry the spirit of acceptance with you. Make it part of your daily life, guiding your interactions and strengthening your journey. Remember the visualized path filled with beauty and growth. Whenever challenges arise, recall that imagery and remind yourself of your inner power. In this moment, let's affirm, I choose acceptance, I embrace my journey, and I honor my authentic self. Allow this affirmation to resonate, guiding you into a future filled with possibility and peace. Thank you for being part of this journey. Your willingness to explore acceptance is commendable. I hope you feel empowered to continue this journey with confidence and grace. Embrace each day as an opportunity to grow, learn, and connect with life's beauty.